the last sessions we saw that form development, form personalization stuff and all. So today we'll be going to see the SQL developer, sorry, SQL loader as well
Loader.
as this process. Okay. So this whole 1 week it will going to take. So
Okay.
this will be going to take more time. So
Uh-huh.
this is the major concept in Oracle technical side. Okay.
Uh-huh.
So SQL loader. What is the use of SQL loader?
Uh-huh.
So suppose you have some plot files, raw data you have.
Uh-huh.
Plot means the data is in Excel sheet or in text format. Okay. So we are talking about SQL star loader. Star loader. SQL star loader is used to move the data from plot file to staging table. Okay. SQL star loader that is used to load the data from plot file to staging table. Understand? So what do you mean by plot file here? Plot file to staging table, staging table. Okay. So now plot file is nothing but a .csv file. Okay. Or .txt file. Okay. Some other formats we have. Okay. This data will be moving into some custom table. Staging table is nothing but some custom table.
Uh-huh.
So what you need to do, madam, here? First, what you need to understand? You have to understand the file format first.
Uh-huh.
Data file format. Data file format you should have to understand. Understand the data file format. Understand the data file format. Data file format means how it looks like. Understand, right? The data is looks like character data, number data, date data. What type of the data length? What is the length of that columns? And size, I mean size of the columns, and is it a mandatory column or a optional column? Okay. So like that, first you need to understand the entire data. So once you understand, let me show you some sample data for you. Okay. So 1 second. So here is the PO data. So this is the sample data. Now your goal is going to move this data into staging table. How do you going to do it now? So the data in the plot file. Plot file is nothing but this is the CSV file is called as a plot file only. How do you move this data into staging table?
Uh-huh.
Any idea?
We will use the
So
SQL loader.
with the help of SQL star loader only we're going to do.
Uh-huh.
Got it now?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
With the help of SQL star loader, you will be going to do this, moving this plot file data into staging table. So how to create? Now first you need to understand the data. This is called as a data here. Okay. So this is called a data. Row number 1 is the columns. So you can see operating unit, PO number, supplier name, supplier side, bill to ship to buyer, remarks, line type, line item code, item description, item category. So now these are all the columns you have. Okay. So with these columns, what you need to do, you have to create the staging table.
Uh-huh.
Got it?
Uh-huh.
So you have to create the staging table. Once you create the staging table, then later you have to create the control file. So here it is two things, madam. One is control file, one is 1 second. Control file, and then next one is data file,
Mhm.
these two things, and then staging table.
Mhm.
Staging table. Okay.
Mhm.
So now what you can going to do? So file control file structure is going to mapping to the data file is going to mapping to the control file structure.
Mhm.
How the data file structure is there? Similarly, as it is, you need to create the control file structure for that.
Mhm. Mhm.
How control file and data file structure same as you have to create the staging table.
Mhm.
Understand?
Mhm.
You got it right?
Yeah.
Huh. So now, so what you have first? You have flat file, right?
Mhm.
Flat file is nothing but a data file.
Mhm.
Based on the data file, you need to create the control file and the staging table. So
Mhm.
this is the data file. Okay.
Yeah.
So this is the data file. In this data file, you should have to understand all the columns and column data types and size.
Mhm.
Okay, these are all things you have to understand.
Mhm.
So now I will be go and create the uh, staging table now. Okay.
Mhm.
So how to create this staging table? You can help me at least something.
Um, we can.
So now, so these are the columns. Got
Yeah.
it?
Yeah. And we
So
can
first
use the
I need
create table
huh. So you should have to understand the data type and size
type
of the
and yeah
columns
size
and
and stuff.
different type of columns. All these things you should have to understand. Okay. So here we can see ship to, bill to, buyer. Okay.
So we can look at the original table where the final
Buyer.
destination is, and based on
No,
that,
original table you can't actually.
you can't.
Original this data is going to sit into the 4 to 5 tables.
Okay.
It's not a single table, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So this is a purchase order data.
Mhm.
This purchase order data is going to sit into headers, lines, line
Mhm.
locations,
Mhm.
shipments,
Mhm.
okay, currency,
Mhm.
different tables it will be going to affect ultimately.
Mhm. Mhm.
So here you can see how many columns are coming. This same data it is going to hit into multiple tables. You see up to here item line type is there, right? So line type up to line type, this is header data. You can see, you can observe, right?
Mhm. Yeah.
So this is header data from line type to it's a line data.
Line data.
Okay, and it is going to line locations data. In inventory arg code, it is a line locations match level. It is a line locations, and then line locations to then later sub inventory and PO charge account. This is going to distribution data.
Mm.
Hope you understand.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Yeah, tax one value, tax two value. These all are distribution information.
Distribution information.
So you will be going to understand, right? It is going to hitting so many tables now.
Tables. Yeah.
Yeah. So must and should you have to understand the.
Mm.
So these all the columns properly.
Mhm.
So once you understand all the columns properly, then only you can able to create the table now. So first I am going to filtering out of all the fields here. So just you can in the same some some good format here. Let's see once the format is ready. Shipment number, distribution number, interface source code, and then going to department. Okay, and type,
How would we
and
know
then
their how to define their data
here it
type
is there, right?
and the limit? So
Now
we,
here you can see, right?
but I don't know like how much space, like for example, this will
No,
take.
those it will come now. Okay, still we are going to PO type, FOB. So still I am going to splitting that columns now. Okay, one by one. So these are all the columns here. Okay, payment terms, process code, promise date. Okay, need by date, and then PO status. So here you can see inspection required. Okay, and receipt required, and secondary quantity. So these are the columns. So these all the columns. So now columns you are splitted. So next you will be going to understanding operating unit. So what type of data it is? What type of data, madam? So you can see here, it's a character data, right?
Varchar.
Where 2 of something I'm going to put in 80.
Mhm.
Okay. So then PO number, again it's a where 2.
Varchar.
Supplier name,
Varchar.
supplier site name, where supplier ship to location, bill to location,
Varchar.
buyer. Okay. So these all are you can going to you can do like this. Okay. Remarks, how much you have to keep?
Maybe more, so we can probably
More, 280,
250.
280, 280. Remarks, description, these things are in 280. Line type, it is item code. Okay. And then item description, it should be 280. Item category, okay, 80. Item unit, is it a number?
Yes,
It's a number. Okay. So
zero decimal places.
currency
Noted.
code, currency code should be 3.
Should be three. Yeah.
Exchange rate, it's a number.
It's number with decimal.
Number, right?
Decimal.
Unit price,
Float. It's float, no?
it's a number.
Okay.
Okay.
Unit price
Sorry, unit price is a number. Quantity also number.
number.
So
Number.
PO line amount also
Number.
number. Even where 2 also it will support.
Yeah.
It will support both. Now this is inventory arc. It should be 3.
Three. And you have to give comma
Match
to the
levels.
exchange rate, comma.
Yes, comma. Yes, exactly. Like this you have to keep.
There's one more exchange rate.
Um, in invoice match option, it's where 2. Sub inventory, where 2. Charge account, where 2. Tax value, where 2. Tax values all. So like this you have to prepare first. Understand?
Okay.
Line number.
Number.
Shipment number.
Number or record?
Number. Distribution number.
Can I see shipment number?
Sorry?
I think it should be a code.
Shipment number 1, 2, 3, 4.
Is it?
Yes. Shipment. Which shipment it is? Shipment line number 1. Shipment line number
Okay.
2. So interface source code. Say where 2. Department. PO type. FOB. Right. Carrier. Payment terms. Process code. And now promise date. It should be a date.
Okay.
Need by date. It should be date. PO status. Okay. And then
Yes, no, Boolean.
inspection required. Okay. So varchar 2 of 2, only one. It's yes or no only. Only just one value I need to store it. Boolean means true or false, madam.
Inspection required, yes or no?
Only quantity. Secondary quantity number. Okay, done. Done.
Yeah.
So now we will be going to create table. Table name XX PO XX KFC underscore PO
Staging.
data loads stage STG underscore TBL. Okay, so this is the way we can going to do. Got it right? Create table name. These are the fields. You can go and do it. So you can going to do these things now. So you can create a table now. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So once a table created, next what you have to do? You have to understand how to do the
Load.
SQL star loader. Loader control CTL file you need to create, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is into first you will be going to plot file. From plot file to staging table created. Then you have to create the CTL file. Control file you need to create. How to create a control file? Let me show you that. So control file you need to design. The control file format should be going to CTL.
Mm-hmm.
This is the format refer. Okay. So here we can see this is the tempo of the control file. Tempo of the control file means who created, when it is created, what purpose it is created.
Mm-hmm.
So these are all the things you have to take care of it
We
here.
can change the file name, right?
Yeah, you can change the file name in that. So here copyrights result. So something I put it here. Now you can
Edit.
going to change it accordingly. Here you can change the date, and then here you can change the control file name.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
wherever the control file is there, the names, and also you can change the purpose of the control file, and also who created the control file. You can change it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so when it is created, you can change it. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
and then control file first thing is going to options. Options skip one. Options skip one means how many records you want to skip in the file. See, suppose now this is the data file,
Heading.
right?
Heading.
See,
Yeah.
suppose if you want to skip first two records into inserting, okay,
Mm-hmm.
you try to inserting the data, right? So if you want, you don't want to insert the first
Mm-hmm.
few of the lines,
Mm-hmm.
okay. So then what you have to do?
We put skip one
Right,
in this
right,
case.
right.
Header.
So you will be going to skip it, okay. Okay, 1 second, madam. Okay. So now if you want to skip first 10 records, you can going to skip of 10. Okay. Here you can skip equal to 10. If you want to skip only first one record, you can going to skip it off first only one record. It
Mm-hmm.
is going to inserting from the second row onwards. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Next one is in file load data. This is a standard Oracle provided format. Okay. Load data in file path. File path means where you are going to store in your uh, plot file.
Mm-hmm.
Understand?
Mm-hmm.
Now this is your plot file, right? So this plot file you have to move into server path.
Yeah. Okay.
That path you should have to mention here. Understand?
Yeah.
So See, this is the file path. This path, this is the file, plot file. This plot file you need to move into server path somewhere, bin folder or somewhere you have to
Mhm.
maintain. Okay,
Mhm.
that path you have to put here. So
Mhm.
this is the path, and this is my plot file name.
Mhm.
So this file, how I saved this my plot file here.
Mhm.
You got me right. So
Yeah.
po data.csv you can see. So this is the plot file name. Okay. Next, replace into table. Replace into table name. So just we created. We are planning to create the table, right?
Mhm.
So here we are planning to create the table. So just we formatted, right? So that table name we need to mention here. Replace into table name. Replace is nothing but if any record is already existed in the table. Suppose this data row number 6 is already existed in staging table. So what will happen? It
It
will
will
not going to, it
replace.
will not create a new record. It will going to replace it.
Mhm.
Okay. So that is the reason we are putting replace into table name. Here you can going to put it insert also, you can put truncate also you can put. Got it right? Insert you can put, replace you can put.
Mhm. Mhm. Mhm.
Insert if you put automatically it is going to insert it. Even if the record is already existed
It's
or
going
not,
to
it
fix it.
will not going to check. Okay. Fields terminated by comma. So my file format is comma separate value CSV. Here you can see dot CSV. Dot
Yeah.
CSV is nothing but a comma separate value. Okay.
Yeah.
Fields terminated by comma. Suppose now the data is available in text format with the pipe symbol.
Mhm.
What you can put? Fields terminated by pipe symbol.
Mhm.
Got it?
What if
Optionally,
there is a comma in like
sorry.
the what if one of the data has comma?
Our data is a comma separate value, right? You
Yeah,
can
but
see that CSV.
inside the data, if there is a comma,
Where? Here, no?
you go to the file.
No, there is no comma, but the data itself
In the
is
data
saved as
itself, for example, it is vision, comma, operations,
no,
comma.
no, 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 not like that, not like that. This is a that entire data itself we are saved as a comma separate value. You
Yes,
can
I
see
know.
that format itself we are putting a comma.
Mhm.
You got me?
Mhm. My
No, here
question
you
is,
can see
if inside the data it encounters another comma.
no, no, no. It's automatically if you are try to going to putting it here. So you can see here CSV comma delimited
Yeah,
dot
yes,
CSV.
I know. It takes it as a text file. It sees wherever there is a
Ah,
comma, it's a
right.
separate.
With
My
comma,
question is,
separate comma.
sometimes if the data, if the separator is also
Right,
inside the data, it confuses the system. Is that why
right,
you
right.
put optionally enclosed by this?
Optionally enclosed by double quotes means so this data should be going to automatically it will be going to taking as a double quotes.
Mm-hmm.
The data we are going to putting into double
It
quotes
will be
option.
double.
Okay. See, suppose now see this is the data. So now here if this is the data, but we are going to treating it like this.
Mm-hmm.
Optionally enclosed by double quotes like this the data will going to treat.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, got it?
Mm-hmm.
So, and then trailing null columns. Trailing null columns means if the data is not present, suppose any column is the data is not present, it's going to treat as a null. See,
Mm-hmm.
remarks, there is no data in the
It's
field.
null.
Okay, trailing null columns means it is going to treating whenever the data is not there. So it's a treat as a null. Okay, and then followed by
Records.
all the fields, whatever the columns you have, all the columns you need to mention. These columns it should be going to match with your data file format. So see,
In the same.
suppose in the data file format is this operating unit. So you should be going to put your operating unit is the first one.
Mhm.
Got it, right? I am putting here the transaction ID. So this transaction ID, what I am going to doing is I am putting some trigger to fire on that.
Mhm.
Okay, so it should be going to match this all the fields. So what is my last column here? Here it is going to some organization name. But here also it should be going to organization name in the file format. You got me?
Yeah.
So far, any questions?
You know, if you go up, there is one transaction ID, the break. If you go up,
Sorry.
if you go up, scroll up.
Okay.
Is this filler, buyer, and then it's a
Let me go with and I will help you more in depth. Okay. So one second. So I will help you more. Interface loader file part. I will help you more. So what are the different type of options we have? All these things. Theoretically, I will help you more, and then we'll go for practically. Okay. I will show you more in practically. Okay. SQL star loader is Oracle utility used to load the data. Already I told you, right? So it will be going to helping to load the data into the table. Okay. So from plot file to staging table, we can going to load it. So while we are going to load this data, so it will be automatically it is going to generated three different type of files:
Mhm.
log file, bad file, discard file. Okay.
Mhm.
So what is mean by log file is this will be going to helping to what are the records it is going to number of logical records already read from the input file. So
Mhm.
that means this log file will be going to give you how many records are going to read. How many records are read means suppose here it is 6 records are read. Total number of records it is read. Log file will going to give.
Mhm.
Okay. Bad file will going to give you that how many records is going to rejected.
Mhm.
Rejected because of formatting errors, because of Oracle errors or whatever it is. Okay.
Mhm.
So discard file will going to give you that do not meet that any specific loading criteria. Loading criteria means if you put any condition, so at that time, so automatically if any specific records are not matched with that condition, so at that time the discard file will going to give that information.
Mhm.
Are you clear, madam?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, right. Next, moving to here, you can see some data it is. So the data. So this is the data we can going to keep it in this file format. Delimiter means like this we can also keep it. Okay, this is anyhow this will not help you more. So we are going to working bigger files now.
Mhm. Mhm.
But here you can understand the structure of the control file looks like this. Okay,
Mhm. Mhm.
so here we can see first one options skip one. The first row in the data file is skipped.
Mhm.
Why? Without loading. Are you clear this?
Yeah. Yeah.
And then load data in file path. So here we are going to put it file path. Specify the data file path and the name. So you should have to specify the data file path and
Mhm.
as well as name of the file, and then append, replace, truncate.
Mhm.
So you can going to use it three different methods here: append, replace, and truncate. Type of loading, is it insert or append or going to replace or truncate?
Mhm. Mhm.
The table to be loaded into. Uh, so this is going to here we can going to see one second, madam. So here you can going to look it in that way. So see here append, replace, truncate. So
Mhm.
each of them it will be going to helping in different ways. See, replace means it's going to replacing the existing
Yeah.
file.
This I
Trunk,
got. Yeah.
truncate means before going to moving the data, it is going to completely deleted that existing
Deleted.
data,
Yeah.
permanently deleted it, and then it is going to
Inserted.
uh, inserting the data. Append means it is existing
Adding.
record, it will keep it, and it is going to adding a new record.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so into the table of table name, and fields terminated by pipe symbol. So just now I told you, right? It is a pipe symbol or fields terminated by comma, whatever the symbol. Okay, optionally enclosed by double quotes. The values of the data field may be enclosed with double quotes. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
trailing null columns I already told you just now.
But we were
Okay.
terminating the fields by comma, no? Not
Not
the
terminating. Where we are terminating?
uh,
Fields terminated by pipe symbol.
delimiter.
Fields. Uh, yes. Terminate fields terminated means we are going to, what is the, how it is the data, our data is going to separating, is with a pipe or with a comma, or which symbol you are going to separating the data.
Mhm,
Got it?
mhm.
No, the data is specifies to the pipe symbol or its comma symbol or whatever it is.
Yeah.
You got me right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So like this way we can going to see, and here in the fields level you can going to use it trim function, or you can going to use it decimal, also you can use it into different
Mm-hmm.
some date month. See, suppose if you want to specify any specific uh, date formats, you can specify the date formats in the fields level.
What does
Okay.
it mean? Colon ext cost. We did that before, right? We
Colon.
had
uh,
trim.
huh.
Trim,
Trim
I know.
means
Trim, I know.
uh,
But this colon
ext,
ext.
colon ext means is the bind variable here.
Okay.
Bind variable, so the cost we are going to entering while going to uploading it at the time.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
So at that time any spaces are coming now, it
Yeah,
automatically it
you
will going
showed
to
it
replace.
once to me in a different context.
Sure.
Parameter.
See, right, I will show you, don't worry.
You had
Okay.
done that before.
Right. So decimal external terminated by the white spaces and all. See, suppose sometimes what will happen is, so while we are going to getting that this data, right? See,
Mm-hmm.
suppose now IT, this data, what will happen? Like this space will come.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So this space also it will go and inserting automatically.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
No, in the data file, so the plot file is there, right? In the plot file, so you haven't observed that data, right? So the data is spaces are there or not, you don't know, right? See,
Mm-hmm.
suppose now, do you think of it, the space is there here? No, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes or no? If
No.
I copy this, okay, I will go and copy this record. Now I am going to putting somewhere this, okay? So how it will be going to see now. You can see how we can observe the space.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
See now, see suppose, oh, it's not copy. Some function is enabled. I can't select it. Which function it is? Looks like it is locked. This is
Yeah.
some shortcut is there to unlock.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know how to unlock the Excel sheet?
Yeah, you have to go to the options, file options.
Uh, File.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
But do you remember the password?
No password. There is no password.
Oh, you have to go to the review tab and then click unprotect.
One second.
A
Uh,
review and then unprotect.
Now protect and protect sheet, where it is unprotect.
Where is your, just a minute. You go to review. Yeah, we have click on click the whole the area that you want to unprotect.
No, there is no
No,
unprotect
no,
here.
you have to where you were not able to edit. Click there first,
Hmm.
and now go.
Now it's coming.
Now go. Oh yeah.
No, I can't select this. Okay, that's fine. Anyhow, I will going to look it. Okay.
Maybe it has a file level. No, you have to click on protect sheet. You go there and click on protect sheet. Protect sheet or protect workbook, depending on. Yeah, it will unlock it. Are you
Okay.
not able to do it still?
No, no, that's
Then,
fine. That's
then
fine.
it has at the workbook level passport.
Right, right, right. See, sometimes
Unlock
the
at the
data,
file
what,
level.
no, that's fine. So whatever the data you are getting, right, that data spaces will come.
Mhm,
Understand?
mhm,
See, suppose now spaces like this, it will come. So you can't observe that spaces and all.
mhm,
So at the time, we'll be going to using by trim function.
mhm, mhm,
Got it, right?
mhm.
Now, are you clear it?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
So what will happen is this trim function will be going to helping to trim the extra spaces on both the sides.
Mhm,
Okay, so it will be going to trim the both the sides. Okay, so that is the what. Next one is going to
With trim, I know it takes the spaces out on either side.
it will going to take up the spaces and all. Okay,
Yeah, it removes. I always use
yes.
that.
So next one, you will be going to use that different scenarios. Okay. So
Mhm,
SQL star loader, you have some multiple files also you can load it. Not only the single file,
mhm, mhm,
you can going to load it multiple files also. Okay.
mhm, mhm.
One second. So now single file you can load, multi files you can load. Okay. So here you can see load multiple data files into a single table. Suppose you have two files, you can load it. Okay,
Mhm.
and load the single data file into multiple tables
Multiple
also.
tables
You
also.
can single table, vice versa you can do.
Yeah, you can
Mul-
skip some columns. You
Multiple
can fill
files
it.
you can move into
Mhm,
single table. You
mhm,
can going to move that single file into multiple tables,
mhm,
and at the same time load the single data file into multiple tables as well. Okay,
mhm, mhm, mhm,
and skip column is already we are discussed, right? It is skipping into the specified number of records.
mhm,
Filter is going to use it to filter that specified delimited data. Okay,
mhm,
and also you can going to use the position keyword. Okay, so position also you can going to give it. Position means, so suppose your data positions you can give it. See, suppose now let me show you something. No, I can't copy this again. Okay, see, position is nothing but, see, suppose here you can see, right? Now suppose now I want to save it. Kodeshwar. This is the one of the field. Okay, and
mhm,
next one is going to put it as a some roll number 102, and
mhm,
next is going to suppose some gender like this. So now you can going to give the positions. Okay, first column position 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 characters is the first. 1 to 9 is the a column 1. Okay,
mhm, mhm,
and then 10, 11, 12, 13, no, then 14, 15, 16, 14, 15, 14 to 16, 14 to 16 is the second column. Like that you can going to give it the positioning. Okay, that is very hard to do those things. Okay,
mhm,
generally,
mhm,
so just you can keep on mind, that's all. Okay.
mhm.
It's very hard to give this positioning and all. Okay, it's the older version. People are going to use it. Okay, so recently no one is going to using it. That is in very older versions. Okay. Okay, so here we can going to see some more options you can see. So load data in file path append. So this is example. So just I already show you the same examples it is. With this file, the filter command we can going to use. Filter command is nothing but if you want to use the some conditions. So those conditions also you can use. 1 second. So where the control file condition it is. So that is important again. Okay, condition is important. No, this is in different scenarios. Okay, so let's show you that. Okay, that is this is when condition. I told you right. Condition we are going to using. When condition you can use it, and then in the control file while going to developing your control file, you have to use like this. Insert into table name. When condition you have to write condition like this. When 0 1 equal to 1. When what is this 0 1 and 1 is, so you should be going to understand that when condition. See, suppose now record type. So if 0 1 department is equal to record type 2 equal to table of department, and record type of table of 3. So here the condition is when 0 1 equal to 1. That means 0 1 data, whatever the data column it is there, that column is matched with your constant value. So then only data will be going to inserted. You got me? No, are you clear or still
Yeah,
confused?
yeah, 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 yeah.
Okay, fine. So like this, you can going to write it conditions. You can going to write it. So this is also one of the important concept. But generally, so in our regular work, right? So conditions and all, no one will going to ask. Conditions and all no one will ask, simply they will be going to give that standard work formats all. So if you are going to loading lakhs of records, millions of records at that time, no one will going to give conditions and all. If conditions and all you give now, it will be going to fail most of the cases. Okay, this is going to again you can use the command of SQL LDR and SQL plus. In the older days you will be going to run the script in the SQL plus. Okay, at that time you can going to use this to host SQL LDR command. Okay, user ID password you can enter it and you can run it automatically, it will going to run the script. But coming into Oracle Apps technical side, we are not going to run this in SQL plus and all. So directly what we are going to doing is we are going to create the control file. We have that, we have the uh, plot file. Okay, and we created the staging table. So what we are going to do in the steps is simple logic. Okay, let me show you that. Okay, so first what we will going to do, we'll get the plot file from the client. We will get plot file from client. Okay, after that understand the plot file, structure. Plot file structure like, okay, data, data types, data types and the size of the columns. Okay, and then create the, tell me madam, staging table
Yeah,
based on plot file.
flat file and its structure.
And then create the control file, based on staging table.
Staging table.
Once both are done, then move the dot, move the control file and the data file into
Mhm.
server bin folder. Okay, and then
Mhm.
register the concurrent program.
Mhm.
Register the concurrent program, and then run the concurrent program. Okay, and then check the staging table. Staging table. If no data is loaded, what you need to do? Then check the log and bad and discard files.
Mhm.
Got it?
Okay.
Again, fix the issues and rerun the concurrent program. Got it, madam?
Got it.
Okay. So these are the things we have to do. So far, any questions?
Nope. All good.
Perfect. So we'll be going to see the uh, live example. Okay. So we'll be going to see the live examples. Once this process is over, next we'll be going to start by the interface process. You got
Yeah.
me? Once this is over, then only we will go for the uh, interface process. So, interface process, how it will going to work? So interface process is like, again, see, plot file to, no, just I'm giving heads up of some process.
Mhm.
Okay,
Mhm.
plot file to staging table,
Mhm.
from staging table to where?
Mhm.
Interface tables.
Mhm. Mhm.
Interface tables to base tables. Got it?
Yeah.
So this is the process. Now interface tables also, before going to moving into interface tables, I will be going to moving replica interface tables. Replica interface tables. Replica interface tables. Interface tables. Got it?
Mhm.
So this is the process. Now we are into flat file to staging table. Today we discussed. So we'll be going to see these examples, and then again we can go and discuss into how to move this staging table to replica tables, from replica tables to interface tables to base tables. So here you are
What
going to moving,
steps?
right? These are the steps. So staging table to moving into uh, replica interface tables na, you need to do the validations
Mhm.
before moving, before replica tables. Replica tables, okay, need to do validations. Understand?
Yeah.
We need to do all the validations. Once all the validations is passed, next we need to do, once all the validations are passed, you need to run the interface program. Once all validations are passed, all validations are passed, then run the interface program. Sorry, run the concurrent program. Just after that passed, then move into then move into interface tables. Interface tables. Interface tables. How it will be going to be means we should have to run the interface program. Then only
Yeah,
after that,
yeah.
this is finally we need to run the import program. Import program. So import program is going to move the data from the interface tables to base tables. If data is not moved, where you need to check interface errors table.
Mhm.
So that all the things will come. Okay. So I will be going to show it all the things. So okay, those things. So up to there is no questions, right?
No questions.
Okay. So we'll catch up on tomorrow session. I will show you practically tomorrow.
Thank you so much. Thanks a lot.